UFC fighting fighting Israel Adesanya versus Officer Joe Pyfer just took place, and Joe Pyfer just destroyed Israel Adesanya in the second round. But what? So what happened is that Israel Adesanya was winning the first round and kind of winning the second round, stuffing all the takedowns, moving around, body kick, doing all the fucking thing you're supposed to do to win. I'm not coping, by the way. I don't care about this stuff. I just find it hilarious what happened. So what happened is this: Izzy Adesanya is kind of winning, doing everything he's supposed to, dodging every shot. Like Pyfer just landing nothing on Izzy because Pyfer, when he needs to land, he sucks. But what happened is this: just how good the Jack Manson. Izzy pushes Pyfer against the cage. Pyfer has nowhere to escape. Throws a hook. That's it. It's over for Izzy. Lands. Izzy just stands there, gets hit, and it's over. The fight is over. There, I knew the fight was over. And not only that, you think that's the end? Nope. There's more. Gets hit 3 times. And then just standing there, just 3 punches, 2 or 3 nukes by Joe Pyfer in the chin, not KO'd. How the fuck? Insane chin. Then he's just not there anymore. Start being reckless, just doing things that I predicted. I was like, yeah, if Adesanya throws like a lazy jab, he's gonna get countered by a hook. That happened. Like, that's crazy. I cannot believe that happened. And then he got taken down. That's a wrap. I mean, just got beat up, controlled. Pyfer is a great grappler. But this fight really, the IQ of Izzy. Either he's doing it on purpose. He just wants to just go around. Listen, the guy that fought Kennedy would never do this. He would never just be reckless like that. Just low IQ. The old Izzy will just throw up a couple punches, low kicks, moves back, make them come back to center, moves, dodge all the shots. This one just got in the face of Pyfer and just got nuked. I understand what happened. I'm not bad. I'm happy that Pyfer won. That was Pyfer is like a shitty striker, but he's a great grappler. Honestly, if anybody stands there with Pyfer, you get nuked with a punch. Like, yo, it's over. You need to take him like 3-4 rounds. You know what I mean? When he gasses. But instead, Israel Adesanya just won in the second round. Second round is still a good Joe Pyfer round. Go there. So I was slagging in the third and fourth. If you want to slug, and this is how you want to end your career by just slugging, he wants a KO. Izzy wants a KO, and then he retires. That's what he wants. Why second round? Like, he just stood there and just got counted. It was so bad. It's not that easy as the best boxing defense, but what are you doing? Like, for real though, what happened there? Well, good performance by Joe Pyfer, right? He went there, he shot for takedowns, incredible. I couldn't believe this. He threw jabs, insane. Threw left hooks, wow. Yeah, he did something. Oh, another thing. Izzy Adesanya at a certain point was like, body jab, what's that? And he started just going for the head. I'm telling you, he wanted to slug. He wanted the KO. And so he started slugging. And then you cannot slug with Joe Pyfer. He has an iron chin. And has a power. And he's a pretty good counter boxer. So that was that. Now let's start from the beginning. And then we get back up. Pretty quick. Bruno Brazil. She landed a cool spinning kick, I guess. She lost because she's too small. And she's too womanly. Yanez got robbed. Yanez looked really good. Really good. Cannot believe this. He was like actually fighting well instead of being like a victim out there. Even the time off, he made a lot of improvements, and the UFC was like, nope, you don't get this. You get a draw for some reason. I don't know. You win rounds, man. What's winning? They even give him a 10-8. Still nothing. He looked really good and powerful. Like he got bigger. I think he got a little bit stronger as well. It was nice. You look going forward. You'd be like, oh, maybe Adrianis is not that much of a bitch. Maybe he can beat people and not just scarper around throwing jabs and throwing left hook. Like he went after Simon. That's really good from Yanis. Ricky Simon, he do these things, and I guess he won the first round, but the second I gave it to Yanis. The third, of course, to Yanis. It is. I cannot do anything. I cannot do anything. I cannot fix this. I would love to fix this. Can't do it. Now Sterling just beat up Bruno Lopez, kind of. Like I think now Sterling is good, but he's so punchable. He's so beatable. He's so spot-like, especially with a takedown. We got his leg just grabbed, and he's like was waiting for the leg to get dropped, like in a sparring match. So weird. But he's really good because he's like, he's Adesanya. He goes to the body, he jabs, he low kicks, he moves, jab, gets hit because he does all this. But he jabs the body, guys. He jabs the body. Smart things. He has a good system. It was a weird fight. Like I could see anybody in the ranking kind of beating Alon Sterling. I don't know. I like to look it back again. Kind of easy to grapple and push against the cage, but I need to just see back maybe because he didn't look that good to me. Like he won by KO, right? Cool. Take KO on the ground, smashing him, smashing him up. I understand, but I saw many flaws that he needs to fix, which were on the other fights as well. But in this one, they were like really evident. He's too spar-like. He doesn't push enough with power, stuff like that. I don't know. We will see. It's so hard being a woman's fighter. Jesus Christ. Dude, the women on this card were insane. Besides the first one, who cares about that? But this forwards, Jesus Christ, these women are nuts. If every woman's fighter was like this, I would still don't like it, but because usually just low level. But Kissina just smacks her around. Just destroys Gabriela Fernandez. Just how shit is Kong Wang. But Kong Wang is like more of a volume striker, right? It's more like low kicks, body jabs. Like he breaks down people. Kind of like my goat Burger Lugi. But dude, you just caught her just throwing punches against the cage and just flattening her out. Gabriela Fernandez was a stinky decision with the Storyalenko, so you cannot expect much from her, but I told you, like, Gabriela Fernandez fluked against Kong Wang, right? Kong Wang was looking really good. You fluked. Like, fights are fights. Sometimes the best fighter just loses. It's how it is. It's all the time is a luck. You throw a punch, it lands. It doesn't land. Of course, there is skill, but what you do is like reduce the randomness, right? You do things to make it in your favor. In case you didn't just did just that. Just fucking went after destroy Gabriela Fernandez. Gabriela Fernandez has nothing. It's how it is. They robbed my boy Marcin Tybura. He didn't win. Tyron Fortune didn't win. I don't know what to tell you, man. The first round, you can give it to him. Okay, cool. The second round, what did he do? I looked back. I have a recording. I looked up. He did nothing. Tybura landed more shots. Most of the shots of Tyro Fortune just landed on the guard or just missed completely. I don't know. And the third round, how the fuck you can give the third round to fucking Tyro Fortune? I just don't know. How can you do that? What do you give him? Oh, what? What? That's just they just and the fact that they just gave it to Tybura and then they gave it to Tyro, that was hilarious. But Tybura won. He won 2 and 3 easily. What? I just don't know. What did he do? He landed like a good shot, maybe? Like, I get it. The first round, he took him down. He won that. Cool. But what? They robbed Tybura, man. I told you this. I knew I should have picked Gibson. I knew this. I knew this was gonna happen. I said, Gibson landed on Bobby Green's face. It's difficult to land on Bobby Green. If you can land on Bobby Green, you can land on Hooper. You know what I mean? Bobby Green is deceptive. Even if he's old, he still has good head movement, good positioning. You know, he's all he has head movement. That's his defense, and he landed on it. It wasn't a KO. And was like, yeah, but if that's Hooper, he gets nuked and KO'd, and that's what happened, man. He got like couldn't get the grappling. I knew he's not that strong. He just beat the old people. Just beat the old people and not such good fighters like Santa Claus, you know what I mean? It's not so good. He just got nuked in the pocket with an elbow and just crumbled and died immediately with one elbow, man. Dude, he has no jabs, he has no nothing, he just doesn't get better. What is this? He just wades into range, throws kicks in the open with no setup. Like, what are we doing, Hooper? Please learn how to strike. For the love of God, like, please do it for our sanity. But yeah, Gibson wins. He's shit, by the way. Like, he's garbage. But he wins by KO easily because Hooper is dog shit. Oh. Dude, you just need to stuff takedowns. Like, what is this? So this fight, I'm more than mad. I'm insanely mad. And I'm here to tell you this. I'm gonna make a video about this, about refereeing UFC, that's for sure. And this should be a no contest, not even a disqualification point to see if we can, or a TKO for Ignacio Bahamondes in the second round. The first round, Ignacio wins. I don't know how they give it to him, but you know how it is. UFC is strange. Second round, Ignacio Bahamondes just nukes Musaf Shashayev. And he finished him. He practically finished him. Abu Shashayev grabs the cage, gets back up. Wow, isn't that cool? I can do that. I can do that, he thought. I can get back up. But just grabbing the cage twice, maybe 3 times, just gets back up. You remember the Derek Lewis versus the Sherrod? He grabs the cage, he's ruled a TKO, KO, because he grabbed the cage. Nobody cares. And then he shoots in, grabs a leg or whatever. Ignacio Bahamondes is stupid, goes for a guillotine, gets battered on the ground. And then on the ground, after getting battered and punched because Bahamondes doesn't get back up because he's massive, too big to get back up, gets headbutted. For some reason, they don't stop. They don't separate, nothing. Listen, man, I've seen him grab the cage. The replay shows him grab the cage. It shows him headbutting Bahamondes. Do they stop the fight? Do they take a point? Do they do anything? No. What? He got back up because the cage grab. If it wasn't no cage grab, he would be taken down again, beat up, and TKO'd. That changed the course of the fight. The headbutts do damage, man. Like, they're illegal blows. What the fuck? Listen, man. Last week, I said this. Evloev vs. Murphy was rigged. You threw a low kick the balls and it took a point away from him. You see what we have to deal with usually? Like, they cheat and nothing happens. And there is like, oh, he capped his cup, that's it, 1 point off. You know what I mean? This is bullshit. I'm gonna make a video about this. I'm gonna make like a thesis. Like, listen, this sport, why is it like WWE? Oh, the ref didn't call it, therefore we don't count it? What? No, we have like 3 refs outside the cage. They look at the fucking fight. And if he's cheating, they take a point. They stop the fight. They say, oh, ref, there, inside ref, me, outside ref, saw him, grab the cage, take a point off, stop the fight, give a position. Why are we playing like it's WWE? I just don't understand. McKinney just nukes Kyle Nansen. You see, the wheel was right. The wheel was correct, and the wheel guided us to McKinney round 1 KO. Dude, this wasn't even like that crazy. He didn't even land. Like, that's crazy. He landed with like to the body, and Kyle Nelson just fell off, and then he couldn't back up. You stood there, and then as a victim, died on the ground. Pathetic. Our goat, usually Bergero, is so based. I love him so much. He's so cool. Thank you. Thank you. This is like how I like my fighters. He would get like ragdoll by some wrestlers, but he's middleweight. There aren't that many. But he could get just ragdoll by some wrestlers. He's pretty weak to it because he's so tall. But dude, the first round, he just chopped the leg. Beautiful. Oh my god. Just made him miss everything. Low kick. Move, low kick, move, low kick. I love fighters like this. Second round, just keeps going for the low kick, and then he goes jab to the body, jab, knee, body shot, bam, 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 bam. It's not destroying Maluk. Stuffs takedowns, get taken down, bad spots, but still, oh my god, so good. I just love it. I love this type of fighters. Dude, and then at the end, of the third round, just nukes Mazura Balik in the face with a right hook, left hook, or whatever it was. Just nukes him to the ground. Oh, sent him flying. Crazy. But there was like a moment, but the problem, like, I think, with like Maluk, Mr. Abdul Malik, Malik, took the back of Yuruzi Babalui, and he was lazy. I get he was hurt for sure. All the knees, all the body shots, like, they add up, right? They add up because Berkeley is a good fighter, not like Isla Adesanya, and he was really lazy and got the back once. Well, put hooks in and just fell immediately forward, and was just like a terrible position, and it was just no good. Like, he didn't have any finesse to this grappling. It looks like he usually fights people that put no resistance and just get themselves choked. So, like, he showed that he never fought anyone that just tries to beat him, and knows how to throw punches and knows how to fight. Erosa just died. Dude, he just died. This guy is insane power. Fights like Topuria a bit. He throws, he just uses hands and a calf kick. That was pretty good. Like, it was really impressive how he nuked him out cold easily with the jabs. By the way, jabs. That's crazy. Case I won. Congrats, dude. Alexa Grasso just killed Macy Barber. Dude, if this Alexa Grasso shows up more, that would be more interesting, right? Nope. Shadowboxing at range. Alexa Grasso most of the time. Dude, he nuked her and killed her, like, and then he choked her out. Like, that was crazy. That was insane. Usually Alexa Grasso just shadowboxes at range, moves, misses every punch. Dude, this time he just sat on the punch, nuked her. That was crazy. Amazing. I loved it. But yeah, that was the card. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. My god, Burger and Douglas. Douglas won. Then everything else, I don't care. Fuck this guy. I'm gonna rip it to pieces. Oh my god, fuck you. Oopa. But yeah. So what's next for Izzy Adesanya? Oh, retire? Or if you wanna keep fighting, fight. Who the fuck does he fight? You will have to fight up content, get nuked by. He fought Joe Pyfer, Officer Joe Pyfer. So next you fight Robocop, I guess. I don't know, what can you do? There's nothing else. Yeah. It's gonna get nuked again. Poor Izzy, man.